Have you ever wondered why top professionals are quietly abandoning six-figure American salaries to move to Dubai, while the rest of the world has no idea what's coming? Most people think it's about tax-free income and luxury living, but the truth will shock you, because behind the glittering skyline and tax havens lies a salary revolution that's rewriting the rules of wealth. A software engineer making $150,000 in San Francisco. A doctor earning $300,000 in New York. A finance professional pulling $200,000 in Chicago. They're all walking away and moving to Dubai. Why? Because the math isn't what you think it is. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why a $120,000 salary in Dubai can make you wealthier than $200,000 in America. In this video, we're counting down the 10 most shocking truths about salaries in Dubai versus the USA. Number 1 will completely change how you calculate your real income, and only a few people on Earth have figured out this wealth equation. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly why the salary game has changed forever. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell, because here on Vaultura, we reveal the stories the world hasn't noticed yet. The real numbers behind wealth that financial advisors won't tell you. 10. The foundation nobody talks about. The base salary illusion. It all starts here. Most people overlook the fundamental difference in how salaries are structured, but it's the foundation that changes everything. Without understanding this one concept, you'll never see the full picture. In the USA, your salary is just the beginning of the deductions. Federal tax, state tax, Social Security, Medicare, health insurance. Before you even see your paycheck, 30 to 40% disappears. A $100,000 salary becomes $60,000 to $70,000 in your pocket. But in Dubai, zero income tax, zero state tax, zero Social Security deductions. A $100,000 salary means $100,000 in your bank account. That's not a bonus. That's the entire system designed differently from the ground up. Let's break it down with real numbers. A marketing manager in Los Angeles making $85,000 takes home roughly $58,000 after taxes. That same role in Dubai pays $75,000, but you keep every single dirham. Your take-home? $75,000. You're already $17,000 ahead, and we haven't even started talking about living costs. This isn't tax evasion or loopholes. This is the entire country operating on a different economic model, funded by oil revenues and corporate taxes instead of personal income taxes. It's the foundation that makes everything else possible. And that was just the beginning, because what happened next at number 9 flipped the entire game when it comes to benefits packages. 9. The hidden advantage. The benefits black hole versus the benefits bonanza. At number 9, we uncover the benefit structure that Americans don't see coming. On the surface, it looks normal, but underneath, it's a move that even world powers didn't expect. In the USA, benefits sound impressive. Health insurance for a 1K matching, maybe some stock options. But here's what they don't tell you. You're paying for most of it. Health insurance premiums average $600 to $800 per month for families. That's $7,200 to $9,600 per year out of your pocket. Add deductibles of $3,000 to $6,000 before insurance even kicks in, and you're hemorrhaging $10,000 to $15,000 annually just to stay healthy. Dubai flips this completely. Employers are legally required to provide full health insurance at zero cost to you. Not subsidized. Not copay. Full coverage. Companies also typically include housing allowances covering 20 to 30% of your salary, annual flight tickets home, and education allowances for your kids if you have them. Let me give you a real example. A senior accountant in Houston makes $95,000 with great benefits. After taxes and health insurance, real take-home is about $58,000. That same accountant in Dubai makes $85,000 plus a $25,000 housing allowance and free healthcare. Total package, $110,000 with zero deductions. Net difference? Over $50,000 per year in actual wealth accumulation. But here's the kicker most people miss. Retirement contributions. Americans are told to save 10 to 15% of income for retirement through 401k plans. That's another $9,500 to $14,000 not in your pocket. In Dubai, there's no retirement system, which sounds scary until you realize you're keeping that extra 30 to 40% from taxes that Americans lose. Invest that yourself and you're ahead. But that was nothing compared to what came next. Number 8 shows how the cost of living equation pulls ahead of everyone's expectations. 8. The move no one saw coming. The cost of living reality check. While other countries were inflating housing costs and living expenses, Dubai did the opposite and it worked. This single decision created a ripple effect that changed the global wealth game. Everyone assumes Dubai is expensive. Luxury cars, 7-star hotels, gold vending machines. It must cost a fortune to live there, right?
Wrong.
That's the tourist economy. The resident economy is completely different. Let's compare New York City versus Dubai for a mid-level professional. New York. 1-bedroom apartment in decent area. $3,500 to $4,500 per month. Utilities. $150 to $200 per month. Groceries. $500 to $600 per month. Transportation. $150 per month. Subway. Or $400 plus per month. Car plus insurance plus parking. Dining out. $800 to $1,000 per month. Total. $5,100 to $6,850 per month minimum.
Dubai.
1-bedroom apartment in Dubai Marina. $1,800 to $2,200 per month. Utilities. $100 to $150 per month. Groceries. $400 to $500 per month. Transportation. $100 per month. Metro. Or $300 per month. Car plus gas, no insurance cost due to employer coverage. Dining out, $600 to $800 per month. Total, $3,000 to $3,950 per month. You're saving $2,000 to $3,000 per month just existing. That's $24,000 to $36,000 per year you can invest,
Save. Or use to build wealth.
over 5 years. That's $120,000 to $180,000 in pure savings difference. But here's what nobody tells you. Gas prices. Dubai gas costs about 60 cents per liter versus $1 plus per liter in the US. Your commute costs half as much. Electricity is subsidized. Internet is faster and cheaper. Even luxury expenses, like dining at high-end restaurants, cost 20 to 30% less than equivalent venues in major US cities. And childcare? Americans pay $15,000 to $30,000 per year for daycare. Dubai employers often cover education costs as part of packages, saving families another massive expense. And if you think that's bold, wait till you see number 7. That's where the wealth acceleration strategy starts to make sense. 7. The strategy that outsmarted the world, the savings rate phenomenon. Number 7 is pure genius. Instead of chasing higher salaries, Dubai residents maximize savings rates. It's like watching a chess player plan 10 moves ahead while everyone else is still rolling the dice. In the USA, the average personal savings rate is 3 to 5%. Americans are living paycheck to paycheck despite earning good salaries.
Why?
Because after taxes, healthcare, student loans, and inflated living costs, there's nothing left. A professional making $120,000 in Boston might save $3,600 to $6,000 per year if they're disciplined. In Dubai, the average expat professional saves 30 to 50% of their salary. Not because they're frugal, because the system allows it. Zero income tax, employer-covered housing and healthcare, lower living costs, it all compounds. Let's run the real numbers on a 10-year comparison. U.S. professional, $130,000 salary. Take home after tax, $88,000. Living expenses, $60,000. Savings per year, $28,000. 10-year savings, $280,000. Dubai professional, $110,000 salary. Take home, $110,000 no tax. Living expenses, $45,000. Savings per year, $65,000. 10-year savings, $650,000. Same career level, lower nominal salary, but $370,000 more in actual accumulated wealth. That's the Dubai advantage nobody talks about. And this doesn't even account for investment returns. That extra capital can be invested in Dubai's booming real estate market, US index funds, or global portfolios, compounding the advantage even further. But that intelligence wasn't just for business. Number 6 proves there's a lifestyle arbitrage most people never calculate. 6. The future hidden in plain sight, the quality of life multiplier. Most people walk past it every day without realizing what it means. Number 6 is where salary meets lifestyle. The foundation of tomorrow's wealth isn't just earned, it's lived. Here's what Americans sacrifice for higher salaries: 2 to 3 hour daily commutes, 50 to 60 hour work weeks, minimal vacation time, high stress, and burnout culture. The average American uses only 11 of their 14 vacation days. They're earning more, but living less. Dubai flips this. The average commute is 25 to 30 minutes. Most companies offer 30 days vacation plus public holidays, and people actually use them. Weekend trips to Oman, Maldives, Sri Lanka, and Europe cost a fraction of US domestic travel. A long weekend in the Maldives from Dubai, $400 flights. The same trip from New York, $1,200 plus. But here's the hidden multiplier. Your money goes further on experiences. A beach club day in Miami, $150 to $300 per person. Dubai, $50 to $100. A luxury spa day in LA, $300 to $500. Dubai, $150 to $250. Fine dining in Manhattan, $200 to $400 for two. Dubai, $120 to $250. You're earning efficiently, saving aggressively, and living better. That's not a trade-off. That's a lifestyle multiplier. And safety? Dubai is ranked the 7th safest city in the world. No school shootings. No violent crime concerns. You can walk anywhere at 2 a.m. Try that in most major US cities. That peace of mind has a value that doesn't appear on any salary calculator, but it affects every single day of your life. But this next one, number 5, it's the turning point where career trajectory shifts completely. 5. The silent power shift, the career acceleration factor. This is the moment everything changed. Number 5 reveals how Dubai positioned itself between the East, the West, and the future, controlling all three at once for your career growth. In the USA, you climb a corporate ladder. Each promotion takes 3 to 5 years. You're competing with thousands of equally qualified candidates. Career growth is linear, predictable, and slow. In Dubai, you're in a rapidly expanding economy hungry for talent. The city is growing at 5 to 7% annually. New companies, new industries, new opportunities appear monthly. What takes 10 years in New York can happen in 5 years in Dubai. More importantly, you're building a truly global network. Your colleagues are from 200+ countries. Your clients span Asia, Africa, Europe, and the Americas. You're not just working in Dubai, you're operating at the intersection of global commerce. A 32-year-old marketing director I interviewed moved from Chicago to Dubai in 2019. In Chicago, she was stuck at $95,000 with no promotion path for 3+ years. Within 18 months in Dubai, she jumped to a regional role overseeing Middle East and Africa at $145,000 plus housing. 2 years later, she's now Global Marketing VP at $220,000 base. Her career trajectory 5x, simply by changing geography. And here's what most people miss. Dubai experience is valued everywhere. 5 years in Dubai looks better on your resume than 10 years in a single US city.
Why?
Because you've proven you can navigate cross-cultural environments, manage international teams, and operate in a high-growth, high-stakes market. U.S. companies pay premiums to bring back executives with Dubai experience. And yet, Number 4 is where the system becomes truly unstoppable. For the system that can't be copied, the wealth preservation model. Others tried to duplicate it, they failed. Number 4 shows why Dubai's financial model works only here, and why the rest of the world can't catch up. The USA has a wealth extraction system disguised as taxation. You earn $100,000. Pay $25,000 to $35,000 in income tax. Then pay sales tax on everything you buy, 8 to 10%. Property tax on your home, 1 to 3% annually. Capital gains tax when you invest, 15 to 20%. And estate tax when you die, up to 40%. The system is designed to extract wealth at every single transaction point. Dubai has a wealth preservation system. 0 income tax. 0 capital gains tax. 0 inheritance tax. Minimal VAT, 5% compared to 8 to 10% US sales tax. Your money stays your money. When you make $100,000, you keep $100,000. When you invest and make $50,000 in returns, you keep all $50,000. When you pass wealth to your children, they receive 100% of it. Let's model this over a 20-year career. U.S. career. Total earned, $3 million. Paid in income tax, $900,000. Investment returns, $500,000. Paid in capital gains, $100,000. Net wealth after 20 years, $1-800-000. Dubai career. Total earned, $2,600,000, lower nominal salaries. Paid in income tax, $0. Investment returns, $700,000, more capital to invest. Paid in capital gains, $0. Net wealth after 20 years, $300,000. You earned $400,000 less in gross salary, but ended up with $1,500,000 more in net wealth. That's the system advantage. And it's completely legal. Dubai isn't a tax haven in the shady sense, it's a tax-free jurisdiction by design. The government makes money from corporate taxes, tourism, and oil revenues. They don't need your personal income tax. This model can't be copied by Western nations because their entire government infrastructure depends on individual taxation. But it's number 3 that turns a story from financial advantage into complete lifestyle domination. 3. The billionaire magnet, the wealth network effect. At number 3, we uncover how Dubai became the ultimate magnet for the rich and powerful, not by chance, but by design. And when you're in the room with them, everything changes. This is where the world's money quietly relocates and regular professionals benefit. In America, the wealthy live in gated communities, exclusive zip codes, and private clubs you'll never access. The networking divide is absolute. In Dubai, you're at the gym with a crypto billionaire. Your kids go to school with the children of unicorn startup founders. You're at brunch next to a table of venture capitalists. The proximity to wealth is unavoidable, and that creates opportunities impossible anywhere else. A software engineer I know moved from Seattle to Dubai in 2020 at $115,000. Within 6 months, he met a fintech founder at a networking event who offered him equity in a startup. That equity is now worth $800,000. He didn't get smarter, he got proximity. But here's the deeper truth. Dubai attracts people who are wealth builders, not wealth spenders. The American who moves to Dubai making $90,000 is thinking differently than the American staying in Ohio making $90,000. They're optimizers, risk takers, and strategists. You're surrounding yourself with people playing the global wealth game at the highest level. And the business opportunities? Dubai is the gateway to 3 billion people across the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Starting a business, consulting on the side, investing in real estate, the barriers are lower and the upside is exponentially higher. An e-commerce business targeting the Gulf region can be wildly profitable with January 10th the competition of a US business. But even billionaires and opportunity can't buy what comes next. Number 2 is what money alone can't replicate. To the lifestyle that redefines wealth, the time freedom equation. Number 2 is where salary meets philosophy. Because at this level, real wealth isn't about what you earn, it's about what you control. And in Dubai, time is the ultimate currency. Americans are rich on paper and poor in time. A New York lawyer making $250,000 works 70-hour weeks, barely sees their family, takes maybe one vacation per year, and lives in constant stress. They're wealthy by salary but bankrupt in life quality. Dubai professionals making $150,000 work 45-hour weeks, take 4 to 5 international vacations per year, have time for hobbies and fitness, and actually enjoy their wealth. The cultural expectation is different. Work is important, but life is sacred. Here's the time equation Americans never calculate. U.S. professional. Work, 50 hours per week. Commute, 12 hours per week. Total, 62 hours per week. Free time, 46 hours per week if you don't count sleep, chores, errands. Vacation, 2 weeks/year. Dubai professional. Work, 45 hours per week. Commute, 4 hours per week. Total, 49 hours per week. Free time, 59 hours per week. Vacation, 5 weeks/year. You're gaining 13 hours per week of life. That's 676 hours per year. That's 28 full days of freedom annually. Over 10 years, you gain 280 extra days, nearly an entire extra year of life.
And what do you do with that time?
Build a side business. Learn new skills. Travel. Invest in relationships. Enjoy the wealth you're accumulating instead of just chasing it. This is where Dubai's real advantage becomes clear. You're not just earning more and keeping more, you're living more. But number 1, this is where everything converges. Stay with me. This revelation will completely change how you think about salary forever. 1. The secret vision for tomorrow, the global wealth arbitrage. Here it is. The ultimate truth about salaries in Dubai versus the USA. While others chase higher numbers on paper, smart professionals are exploiting the greatest wealth arbitrage opportunity in modern history. This isn't about Dubai versus America. It's about understanding the new rules of global wealth. The old model was simple. Get the highest salary possible in your home country, pay your taxes, save what you can, retire at 65. That model is dead. The new model is global wealth arbitrage. You earn in tax-free jurisdictions, live in affordable markets, invest in high-growth economies, and build location-independent income streams. Dubai is the clearest example, but Singapore, UAE cities, and other tax-efficient hubs are all part of this shift. Here's the mind-blowing part. A professional who spends 5 to 7 years in Dubai saving 40 to 50% of their income can accumulate $400,000 to $600,000 in pure savings. That capital becomes a launch pad. Invest it in U.S. dividend stocks yielding 4 to 5%, and you're generating $20,000 to $30,000 in passive income annually. Combine that with a remote work situation or business income, and you've just bought yourself freedom. Meanwhile, the American professional who stayed home is still climbing the same corporate ladder, still paying 35% in taxes, still saving 5% per year, and still 15 years away from any kind of financial independence. But here's what nobody is talking about. The Dubai model is about to scale globally. Remote work means you can live anywhere. Digital nomad visas are exploding. Tax-free jurisdictions are competing for talent. The arbitrage opportunity isn't just Dubai, it's the entire new world of work. The question isn't, should I move to Dubai? The question is, am I optimizing for nominal salary or real wealth? Because in 2025, those are two completely different games. Artificial intelligence is about to eliminate millions of traditional jobs. Climate change is shifting where people can comfortably live. Political instability is making some countries riskier. The professionals who understand global wealth arbitrage will thrive. Those who stay anchored to old models will struggle. Dubai is the proof of concept.